Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. This is Chad. I'm the Tito.
And this is Cholo, I'm the Iho, and welcome to the 17th episode of the Tito and the Iho podcast.
17th episode, and we're back at Studio Z. Thank you so much to Studio Z once again. And they are located at the second floor of the Jaja Building, 109 Panay Avenue in Quezon City. And please call 0917-631-9961 for your booking.
Ayan, sa mga gusto
Yan.
pong bumuking dito, pwede pong i-booking sila.
Yes, kahit ano kaya nilang gawin dito basta audio yan. So,
Ay, sayang, audio lang.
podcasts. Audio lang. Ano ba gusto mo?
Papaluto sana akong pansit canton.
Pre-order.
Oo.
Ayan, so pwedeng podcasts, pwede kayong mag-record ng music nyo dito, pwede kayong magpa-arrange, pwede kayong mag-musical scoring, lahat kaya nilang
Oo,
gawin.
interior design, oo,
Lahat.
Oo. Actually, meron din silang manpower services eh. Naghahanap ba kayo ng security guard?
Salamat kay Benjo sa ating audio engineer. Ayan.
Yun.
Ay, teka.
Grabe no, from the last episode, if you guys missed our last episode was pretty heavy. It was talking about death. I mean, it wasn't heavy at the start, but it became heavier at the end.
Yes,
And
yes. It's because of that eulogy.
oh my, why did I even think about it?
No, but that's
it's
fine.
funny. But
That's
yeah, if
fine.
you guys haven't listened to that one, you guys have to definitely listen to that. It's an episode about death. But today it's far from that because we're not going to the end of our lives. We're going to the middle parts of our lives where crisis happens.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about life crisis or life crisis.
crisis.
That's the plural of crisis.
Oh, tama.
Crisis.
Okay. Ang pangit, no?
Oo.
It sounds
It's like when you die.
wrong.
Why are you crisis?
Don't cry,
Yes,
sis.
exactly. Uy,
Ano?
crisis, Rulon.
Walay.
Okay, so yun. We're gonna talk about our life crisis. I mean, like, I'm in my quarter life. I'm already like 26. So that's literally like 1 year past the what
The
people
quarter,
say
yeah,
as the
right.
quarter. Pero alam mo, I don't understand why they call it a quarter life crisis because I do not want to live until 100.
That's true. Tsaka
You
pinag-iisipan.
can call it like a third. What's a third? Quarter kasi,
70, no.
Hindi,
A
yun nga, a
third?
third. What do you call a third? Kasi quarter, 25 is, di ba, a fourth is quarter.
Quarter.
So what's
yeah,
a third?
A third.
Third
Third
life?
life. A
Third-
third life.
third-
Third life.
Third life crisis?
Quarter life. Quarter. Ano yung third?
Trio life. Try life.
Try life crisis.
Try life. Oh, sige, I'm in my try life crisis.
Yes, this is interesting because he shared a while ago.
Yeah, and you are, well, you're almost at a point where you're gonna have your...
Mid na kaya. Mid na to eh.
Most probably, I think mid comes around 50 eh. Hindi ba?
Dude.
Or 45.
Dude,
I mean-
I'm already 32.
No, but kasi, di ba, if you get the idea of like, if quarter is 25,
Yeah,
then half
That's
is
true.
50.
That's
But,
true, yeah.
sige, if I'm gonna call it, a quart, if mine is a third,
Yeah.
so 25 is a third,
Mhm.
oh, you're probably mid nga.
Yeah, mid nga talaga.
Sige.
Okay.
So let's
Sige,
talk
i-share
about,
mo muna yung sa'yo. Ito yung that was interesting, like out of nowhere.
yeah.
Why don't you tell them what you've been thinking of the
Okay.
past few days?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the past few days, I think it's been like a week since I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
And I've been thinking about, listen to this,
Mm.
joining mankind.
May opening ba?
Meron daw.
Napapadaan ka ba doon?
Pleasing personality. Good English skills.
Skills. Hindi nga, napapadaan ka ba doon? Ba't alam mo yun?
Eh kasi 'di ba dati tambay ako ng Scout Madrinian.
Tama.
So,
Doon sa kalyang yun.
Oo, madadaanan mo
Oh,
siya.
naalala ko.
Hindi, tsaka tambay din, nagbibira ko doon. Minsan kasi gusto ko nagpapagiling.
Naalala ko kasi, pag binibisita ka sa studio, yun yung landmark mo eh.
Mankind.
Yung mankind.
Oo, maganda rin eh. Medyo
Oo.
pogi din yung mga.
Hindi nga
Then,
seryoso, ano yun? Kwenta mo.
I've been thinking about going to med school.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, and people can attest. Like, people I know, si Tina, my family, they know I don't like medical stuff. Like, I don't like watching medical dramas. I don't like The Good Doctor. I don't watch the Grey's Anatomy.
Do you faint at the sight of blood?
I don't naman. And batang ospital ako dati.
Okay.
Kasi sakitin talaga ako. But, I don't know if it's a pandemic thing lang na parang seeing all of the doctors and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Frontliners and stuff.
Oo, but I had And it was a substantial amount of time that I was thinking about maybe going to med school,
So what about it? I mean, what about it na nag-attract sa'yo?
saving lives.
Saving lives.
When I was in Boracay, I have a friend there. He's the doctor there
Mm.
in one of the few hospitals in Aklan, in
Yeah.
Boracay mismo.
Yeah.
And he just, tinanong ko siya na parang, what's your specialization? Sabi niya, wala pa daw ngayon. He's just, looking at, moonlighting ang tawag nila doon,
Yeah.
where you don't have
Coast.
you
Yeah.
coast. You go to wherever you're needed.
Right.
So, ganon. So, he did that. And then, one day then, during our show on radio, there was a caller from Bacolod.
Mm.
He called and said na he's a doctor daw.
Mhm.
And he is part of the Barrio program.
Mhm.
Na parang I think it's where the government sends you to like a far-flung area where you
Right.
become a doctor there.
Right.
Na-inspire ako.
Mm.
And I guess, thinking about it, parang nagkakaroon ako ng wanting to be a doctor. I don't know why. It's weird. And it's not just like a passing idea.
Mm.
Like I literally spent time computing like how many years would it take me? What do I need to do? Where should I go? Is PGH gonna accept me?
I want to get to the bottom of it. Like, is it because you think your profession now doesn't really touch people that way? Ganun ba?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we touch people's lives in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not physical,
Right. Right.
but
Like, lalo na to, di ba, we said nga a while ago, people do listen to the podcast.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And sabi pa sa akin nung isa na parang, I get a lot of tips from you too.
yeah,
Sabi pa sa akin. So
Yeah.
maybe that's one.
it could be.
Yeah.
But I think it's more than my career now. I mean, like
Okay.
I've already accepted the fact that it may not be. I may not be the next Robbie, or I may not be on mainstream. I've kind of let that sink in already. But it's not the reason. The reason of like going to med school isn't because I don't have another backup plan. Because I'm pretty sure I'll figure things out.
Mhm, mhm.
If this thing talaga doesn't work out. But ewan ko, it just crossed my mind,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
it could be weird, but it really did cross my mind. Na parang I want to try it out.
Okay.
I want to try it out.
You want to try it out? So may chance na...
No, like I really want to do it. Like ganon.
Really?
Oh, like I'm
Ang
not a big
layo, no?
I'm-
Ang
I'm
layo
not-
from your profession now.
I'm not a big science guy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not a big science guy, but
So you're willing to put in the work and
Oo,
the studying
parang.
and... Yeah?
parang
What?
parang.
Wow.
And I was contemplating kasi my dad right now, he's 50 something and he's currently studying law.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's studying law.
Kailan siya nag-start?
Second year nata siya now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
he's studying law now and tinanong niya ako na parang, do you wanna study law also?
Mm.
Kasi mas malapit yon sa speech communication na ginaduate ko. Ayoko talaga. Like, I can't imagine myself like going to law. Sabi niya, pilosopo ka eh. Magaling ka mga tuwiran.
Sabi niya?
Oo.
Okay.
Pero hindi. Hindi. Pero,
Okay.
pero when I thought about when the idea of going to med school like appeared,
Right.
parang dun ako na parang, pwede.
Maybe you could be a plastic surgeon.
And see all the boobies I want to see.
Oo.
Nice.
Yun talagang changing people's lives yun.
Exactly.
Oo.
Oo.
'Di ba?
Gusto mo paliitin yung areola mo?
Oo.
Kaya ko yun.
Tapos mo, tawag dito, A-listers yung mga kliyente mo.
Tama.
Total, yan na yung industry mo, di ba?
Oo.
Oh, that would make sense.
Nah. Not really. I would want to prescribe medicine. I would want to diagnose. I don't think
Really?
I'd be a surgeon though.
Right,
That's
right.
one thing. I'm not gonna be a surgeon.
Okay.
Most probably I'm just gonna be like a consultant, ganyan.
Right.
Like like ganyan. But
This is a
and
surprise.
the idea of that wasn't told to me, wasn't presented to me. It was whispered to me.
Do you even have a friend who's a doctor?
Marami.
Hindi,
Yun
but
nga.
close friend.
Yes, I have a
Okay.
ton of close friends who are
But
doctors.
nobody influenced you.
No.
Okay.
It
This
was-
is a surprise, not because
You don't
I don't
think I
s-
can make it.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
because of that. It's just
It never crossed our paths ever
Yeah, and
in the years we become
what you
friends.
do now, it's not like alam mo yun, parang it's not like you hosted like some doctor's summit
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
you
yeah,
got to
yeah, yeah.
interview a doctor.
Or may medical show ako.
Oo, yung
Hindi naman ako
ganon.
nagsalamat, doc, gano'n.
Oo, 'di ba? Wala namang gano'n, 'di ba?
Yeah,
So out of nowhere. So I like how you said it was just whispered to you.
because it felt like that. It
Really?
felt like that. Na it was I can't tell you when it was whispered,
Yeah.
but when it was whispered to me, it kind of piqued my attention. Like it was something na parang kasi I've entertained the idea of like moving to a different country,
Right. Me too.
trying
Yeah.
like trying out. Pero it was I never really made an effort to
To do it.
or hindi siya nag-peak ng interest ko as much.
Yeah.
Pero nung binulong sa akin na med school, parang huh.
And have you told
No,
anybody
this is
else?
the first time I'm actually talking about it.
Really?
This is the first time.
Wow, exclusivo.
Ayun, 'di ba?
Talaga?
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
It's weird.
So what's the next step?
I'm still I'm still grappling with the idea. I'm not pushing it aside.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm considering everything. I
And
mean,
you
if
want
I
to know how long it's going to stay.
yeah, I mean, if I
Yeah.
could keep this job right now that I have radio and do the med stuff on the side.
Dude, your station is right across a hospital.
Oo nga, 'di ba?
Oh.
Pwede ako doon.
Oh.
Pero wala tong school 'yon.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean
Wala
like
school yun.
pero merong school sa Irod,
Yes, meron.
'di ba?
Tama.
So, 'yun may mga ganon akong thoughts. I mean, pwede ko naman sadyain yung PGH, UPPG kung makapasa, 'di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
But it has really crossed my mind a bunch of times. UERM is also near here.
Pero hanga ako sa mga nagme-med school. Ang dami kong kaibigan na nag-med school from college. UP Manila ako, di ba?
Yeah.
So, yun. UP College of Med, may mga pharmacy.
Yeah.
And now they're all doctors.
Gets.
And, wow, bilib ako kasi I know the amount of work that you put in.
Yeah. The studying.
The thick books. I've seen the books.
The amount of crap that you get from people also.
Right,
From
right,
doctors, from,
right,
you know.
Right. I've
You hear
seen the
horror
books.
stories.
Yeah, so parang ako it never crossed my mind. Medical stuff?
Yeah.
No. Never.
Ewan
Kahit
ko
na
nga
maging
eh.
dentista.
But I don't wanna cancel the idea. I wanna keep it here.
Right,
I wanna keep the interest.
Does
Kasi
it inspire you? Is it kasi sabi mo na-inspire ka sa mga
Yeah.
tao, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pero nakikita mo ba sarili mo in a that
I just see myself helping medically.
Okay. So
I
it could be just the helping.
I wanna be able to, like, if you had a baby, I would want to help
Deliver.
You. Oo.
Ooh.
Hindi naman deliver. I
Hindi.
mean, that's part of it, for
Oo,
sure.
oo.
But like, like, if you're feeling something, I can help you. I'll diagnose you.
Okay.
Yung ganon.
How about like a psychiatrist?
I can't even help myself. I help other people.
O hindi naman. Sa tingin mo lahat ng mga nag-aral maging psychiatrist, mga perfect,
Gusto mo yung
mag-isip?
How are you feeling tonight, Cholo? I'm actually feeling a bit better. Thanks, Doc.
Hindi ko ikaw yung psychiatrist. Dok, tulungan mo naman ako. Sa tingin mo na nangyayari sa akin. Mamali ko sa'yo!
Ikaw din sumagot sa sarili mo, ano?
Hindi ko lang sa'yo.
Nasira na. Hindi, pero yun. I don't know if I can call it a quarter life crisis kasi I'm not really like, it's not giving me anxiety. It's not
Right,
giving me
right,
stress. I
right.
think the idea of just like not knowing where I'm going right now in terms of my career is what's stressing me out. But it doesn't account to the whole medical thing because again, it was just like alam mo yun, like a snap of a finger kind of thing, like a whispered thing. So I
Right.
couldn't account it to that. So it's not a crisis, but definitely at this point in time, you'd be like, really?
Yeah, but I feel like something triggered
4 or
it.
5 years in it, like you suddenly want to be in medical school, like
Maybe something lang talaga like
there could
currently na nangyayari sa'yo.
be,
Something turned it on.
could be.
Yeah.
But alam mo yung I'm not a big reader, but thinking about like some big books, di ba? That's
Right.
the first thing that could kind of like push you out of it. Di
Yeah,
ba?
yeah.
But thinking about big books, hindi ako I'm not phased.
Okay.
But
Good for you.
But I can't even finish a 100-page book. But the thought of like medical books, ganyan, reading it, parang I'm not iffy about it. I'm not scared
Wow.
of the idea.
You're close with that doctor on
Si
TikTok.
Kilimang Guru.
Yeah,
Not, I
right?
wouldn't say we're close, but
Kamukha mo pa.
sobra. Baka nga siya yung nag-inspire sa akin. Nakikita ko siya.
'Di ba? Ano
Hmm?
specialization niya? Hindi mo alam.
Hindi ko din
Oh,
alam.
hindi nga kayo
Hindi
close.
kami close.
Hindi
We
nga
just
kayo
know
close.
each other. We know of each other. And we've talked a bit. But yeah. Ikaw, like, at your age, like, are you having a crisis?
Pag sinabi mong crisis, 'di ba? Parang ano talaga.
Yeah, anxiety-filled, panic, ganyan.
Yeah. Hindi naman siya panic,
Yeah.
but it's just I think it's ano lang talaga. It's based on my age then.
I think that's what a life crisis is kasi. It's not supposed to be something that stresses you out. But
No,
it's
no,
more
no,
of
yeah.
like, what are things that you kind of wish you've done or kind of wish you would, like, or you want to start now? Parang,
Right. Or before it's too late.
yes,
'Di ba? Mga
yes.
ganon.
Oo.
May ganun ako now.
Mm.
May ganun ako now because I am already 32.
Yeah.
And thank you for not reacting to that.
Nasanay na ako. 17 episodes in. I'm
Ayan.
kinda used to it.
Ayun. I'm at a point in my life because we are in the same industry.
Yeah.
Pero parang feeling ko,
Oh, so you're into GROing also?
oo naman.
Nice.
Mag-apply na nga ako sa Mankind eh.
Ay, full na po kami.
Anyway, tsaka it's not like it wasn't triggered because shit, wala nang nagbubook sa akin.
Yeah.
Wala na akong trabaho.
Yeah.
Or I'm getting rusty. These other younger people are better.
Yeah.
It's not even that.
Yeah.
It's just I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my body.
Yeah.
Like I'm not as young anymore as these new people.
Yeah.
And syempre, they have fresher ideas.
Yeah.
I don't need to catch up with, the words. And just last night, I was researching on what sus means.
A sus?
Yeah.
What's
Soy
a sus?
sus? Hindi mo alam yung sus? O see, hindi mo
It's a
alam.
TikTok term? Is it a TikTok term?
Well, I
don't
see
even-
it on Twitter too.
I don't even know what a sheesh means.
A sheesh?
Like, sheesh! Yung tinuturo nila yung veins nila sa...
O see?
Di ko nga, I don't even know what ice in my veins means.
But I hear it on radio. I see it on Twitter.
Sheesh or sus?
Both.
Baka naman sus? Sus!
Hindi sus. Talagang,
It's sus.
that's so sus, man.
Baka naman sus.
Hindi, sus eh.
Sus?
Oo, that's so sus.
Ginoo?
That's But whatever kung sus o sus. Yung gano'n na parang, I kasi nga with this, with this industry kasi, I find myself catching up a lot
Yeah.
to the younger people.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I need to speak their language.
Yeah.
And nakaka-exhaust.
Yeah.
Na,
Especially kapag tumatanda ka na, wala ka na ring patience no?
oo talaga. Umiikli na talaga yung pasensya mo na parang, why do I need...
And inhibitions also. Short.
Buti nga, ikaw,
Yeah.
na close friend ko, hindi ka textbook yung tao ngayon.
Oh.
Na, hindi ka naman yung, talagang wala akong maintindihan sa sinasabi mo.
Yeah.
Normal ka pa rin magsalita.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun?
Sheesh!
Yung parang, hanggang woke lang ako. I stopped, yung yan.
Oo.
Yung mga skirt. I stopped at woke.
Oh.
Woke na yung pinaka made sense to me. Like, kaya siya ginamit na woke.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganon.
Hindi ko nga alam, have you heard of the word bussin'?
Ano
That's
yun?
bussin'.
What's that? What does that mean?
Hindi ko rin alam.
Tapos yung samed. Bakit may D? May D tsaka T.
Samed.
Oo, samed.
Actually, no?
Why? Diba?
Samed.
Hindi, pero yun, yung aking midlife crisis,
Yeah.
I'm looking at starting a business now.
Okay.
And tas parang tapos na rin ako sa business na alam mo yung parang dati mag-iisip ako ng business na dapat hip.
Yeah.
Dapat hip, dapat
Seasonal.
dapat gano'n na parang dapat it would be something na people would talk about.
Yeah.
Dapat social media friendly.
Yeah.
People would take photos of it.
Yeah.
Gano'n na yung iniisip ko dati.
Yeah.
Ngayon hindi. Hindi na.
Okay.
I want a stable business
Yeah.
na would cater to everyone. Everyone will buy it.
Yeah.
And bonus na lang yung matuwa sila sa packaging. Bonus na lang na pipicturean nila.
Gets.
Ganon. Pero I'm leaning towards pagkain. Naghanap na nga ako ng commercial space for it. And the reason why I want a stable business, I've had small businesses before.
Yeah.
But sinabi nga ng ating good friend na VP na ang Aris hindi tinatapos sa mga plano,
Yeah.
'di ba?
And that's what happened to your past businesses.
Oo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
But now I just want like just one business na tututukan ko na by hook or by crook,
Yeah.
I will make it work. Because nga I
Gets.
feel like my time in the industry is almost up.
It's fleeting also.
It's fleeting and I feel like I need to, pack up my mic na in my headphones and okay na ako. It's not like I won't
Yeah.
accept gigs anymore,
Yeah.
but hindi ko na siya kakaririn.
But do you think, why do you think we have these like, dapat ganyan? Sayang ganyan? I mean, nung time mo, like, nung time mo, nung kaedad mo ko,
Ah.
what was that thing for you? What was your crisis? Like, what were you doing at 24, 25?
Hosting mall shows.
Okay. Did you ever have, of course you did. Like, what was that thing na parang sabi mo, putang na, this isn't working. I need to do this. Or I want to do this. I want to do this instead. Or I feel like I should have done this.
Alam mo kasi nung when I was your age, hindi ko rin kasi I wasn't gunning for, kasi I know, ikaw kasi talaga as in you have big dreams.
Big shot.
Yeah, you have big dreams talaga. Like you wanna be, alam ko, idol mo si Luis
Yes.
Manzano.
And si Edu, yung magtatay.
Oh, yung magtatay, di ba? Like you wanna be on TV.
Yeah.
Like you're the PBB kind of guy.
Hindi naman.
Ano ka pa, you even joined this competition on GMA.
Yeah,
Ganon
yeah.
kaklaseng tao.
Yeah.
Ako hindi ako magganon kasi.
Gets.
So kaya nung nag-host ako ng ganon, the goal was just to get more jobs.
Gets.
But it wasn't like, I want more. I want to be on TV. I want people to talk about me. It wasn't even about that.
Gets. Yeah.
Hindi ganon.
Yeah.
Kaya magkaiba tayo in terms of that. So the whole thing, hanggang ngayon, okay naman ako.
It was all the same? Like the feeling is still the same?
Yeah. So,
Talaga? You never had like a crisis?
no. Kasi nga crisis is just really, what I wanted more was just to find more work. I
Yeah.
wanted to keep on doing it lang. That was just the goal lang. Kasi
Gets.
parang I love to do it, pero hindi yung palaki na palaki.
Was it because opportunities were also scarce during your time compared to now?
Well, that's true. Wala pang PBB nung panahon na yun.
Yeah.
Wala pa. Pero I'm really not, I can't see myself competing like in a competition.
Yeah.
May mga competitions na nun.
Oo.
Yung time na yun.
Mga tawag ng tanghalan.
Oo. Singing naman yun eh.
Singing ba yun?
Pero I can't see myself competing kasi
Mr.
feeling
Pogi.
ko, ang konsepto ko ng competition kasi, wag kang sasali if feeling mo
Hindi ka
you don't have a
mananalo.
shot at winning. So kapag so-so ka lang
That
kumanta,
means, yeah, that makes sense.
ako, alam ko na meron ako, but I'm not the best at it.
Oh, but not in terms of career. Like in other aspects of life. Adulting, ganon. Did you ever have like a crisis? Like other than the fact na I want to try and go to med school. I mean, like I have other, like at 26, parang feeling ko I should have finished paying for my car already. Or
alam mo doon tayo nag-iiba kasi, Cho. Ma-pressure ka sa sarili mo. Madami kang pressure sa sarili mo eh. Remember we talked about it, like tipong you wanted to be this at 20 whatever and
Yeah. There was a timeline.
Oo, sabi ko pa nga deadline, di ba? But I never had that. I never had that. I never
was it a generational thing for you? Like do you know people of like in your circle dati nung ganitong age na parang that were similar to me that had a timeline? Or kasi I honestly yung madalas sa panahon nyo, people get married at 20, what, 3, 4? Walang ganun eh. Like compared to now na parang it's okay to delay things, focusing on getting your goals muna before your personal goals before getting, may ganung plano na eh. May strategic plan na yung mga tao ngayon eh. Nung time mo ba, the reason why you just didn't have like a...
It wasn't a generational thing. Madami akong kasabayan, not necessarily in my industry.
Yeah.
Who are, talagang may yumaman.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Yumaman, sobrang comfortable ng buhay.
Yeah.
Hindi ako I should have done the same thing back then. Never ako nagganon.
Gets.
Never ako nagganon.
Gets.
I knew what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
I knew that I knew na since hindi ko pinapressure sarili ko na walang timeline,
Yeah.
I knew na, like, I know kung bakit hindi kami pareho ng mga kasabayan ko.
Oo, kasi magkaiba talaga kayo ng daan.
Oo, but it's fine. Hindi ako nagregret na tipong, mali ka doon, Chad eh.
Gets.
Oo, ganon. Never.
Interesting.
So kaya I understand din kung bakit I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm okay with just being one of the people.
But not the.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Ang galing, no? I mean, I envy you though. If that was the case during your time, na parang you just really didn't put enough pressure on you. And I guess, I call it generational because I think society has changed also now. Like seeing also like, I wouldn't say the mistakes of your time or the mistakes of the older times, but really just how people handled their shit before. Parang we kind of learned how to, correct it in some way.
Right.
And really do something about it. But like, sometimes kasi the whole changing things kind of doesn't help also in other aspects.
Right,
Like,
right.
yun nga, kaya there is panic, there is anxiety, there is stress.
Although na-appreciate ko rin yung mga, and don't get me wrong, it's not a lazy thing.
Yeah.
It's not like, tanga na, tamad ni Chad.
Oo.
Kaya hanggang dyan ka lang eh. Hindi ganon eh.
Oo.
Choice ko naman talaga.
Yeah.
Pero I admire...
And it's a conscious effort on your end.
It is. But I also admire people like you.
Yeah.
Kasi ikaw, you've made decisions in your life and that pushed you to be bigger. Like, alam mo na parang, you got the condo before in Quezon City.
In Manhattan.
Diba?
Baby girl, what's happening?
Diba, you got that condo, tapos parang naka-plot out na yung mo na tipong, hindi, I'm gonna get this job and I need to be earning this much to pay for the car.
Yes.
Kaya mas nag-grind ka.
Yes.
Ganon.
Yeah.
Na-admire ko din yung mga taong ganon. Kasi pinipiga nila sarili nila.
But it can get tiring.
It can get tiring.
Yeah, to a point.
Diba?
Yeah.
Pero, are you tired now?
I mean, spurts of...
Are you tired of the profession or are you tired of climbing to where you want to be?
Feeling ko dumarating na rin sa point na pagod na ako eh.
Okay.
Like, gusto ko na lang na kung pwede maging management na lang
Although,
ako.
ba, ilang beses na natin napag-usapan yan, nagaganyan ka eh.
Hindi, pero yeah, I do get that. But those are like, what, years apart?
Yes.
So, the 23-year-old me that talked to you about this could be different from the 24, 25-year-old me that talked about this, and then now 26-year-old talked about
times
this.
are changing, that's true.
So, priorities change,
Right.
and experiences happen that kind of led you to that place.
Right.
So, I'm at this point now where I'm kind of okay, like with you. Like, I'm kind of okay with where I am now. Like, if bigger things happen, I don't want to really make too much of an effort to do it na. Like, I mean, I'll make an effort. Like, every day on my show, I make sure that I don't give mediocre, alam mo yun, in other aspects of what I do, even this podcast, we make an effort to make it happen and make it. Kasi one thing could lead to another. That's what I always believe.
Yeah, you'll never know.
I just don't want to push myself to do shit anymore. Like, I don't want to line up again in Araneta to fucking audition for PBB and not get in.
Right.
I don't wanna have to sing and dance in front of national TV. In a nationwide audience.
Because you feel like you're done with that.
I feel like I'm done with that. I feel like I've already established who I am now as a person, as a host, as an artist, and it's not arrogant, but it's more of...
It's not.
It's like not. What you said. I think it took some time lang talaga for me to apply what you said. Sabi mo kasi dati, I was spreading myself too thinly. I was singing, I was dancing, I was acting, I was hosting.
Right.
And during that time kasi naman, and you really can't blame people at that age kasi parang you just want to see what works. Dart, kumbaga.
Yes.
Dart technique.
Kasi the more entries you send, the more chances of winning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basta marami kang tie dyan, dikit mo lang, lagyan mo sobre, ganon.
Correct.
So, it wasn't, I couldn't blame myself also for doing that.
Right.
But now that I'm more mature and I know already what I want and what I can do and can offer, I'm sticking to my lane. But again, I'm not gonna go out of my way to do other things just for the sake of fame.
Just for context, guys, Cholo has a lot online. If you search for Cholo online,
I have acting shit.
Actually, multi-hyphenate to eh. Pero nag-decide na lang siya na parang, radyo hosting na lang, ito na lang talaga.
Yeah.
Pero may music video yan, may mga kanta yan sa Spotify,
I did series.
nag-artista yan sa Viva.
Uy, nag-Be Careful din ako.
O yun, di ba? So, madaming ginawa yan si Cholo, pero now you've decided to be just,
Yeah.
to concentrate on being a host.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tama naman. And it took some time nga for you
It
to...
took it
Yeah.
took a lot of adulting.
Yeah.
For sure. I think with everything naman, time is a big deal. I mean, even for you,
Mhm,
'di ba? Na
mhm.
parang the way I feel like the acceptance of not being there, I think it wasn't a linear journey for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you had spurts, you have moments na parang, kaya ko yun, mas magaling ako dun.
Oh, yeah. Oo
Kaya ko
naman. Oo
Bakit
naman.
siya?
Yes.
'Di ba? But,
Exactly.
it took a lot of time also for you for sure, and a lot of maturity to be able to accept na parang where I am now is not really exactly bad.
Right. And now that I'm thinking of, looking for a business, yun nga, again, I'm very grateful to,
Yeah.
to what happened to me in the past, like what I said, 32 years.
Yeah.
Pero, yun nga, parang alam mo lang talaga na parang, I feel like it's parang feeling ko connected siya doon sa kanina na parang alam mo mamatay ka na. Parang feeling ko mag-connected siya. You just know. Nobody told you. It's not like wala na nag-hire sa'yo.
Yeah.
It's not like binabarat ka na ng mga kliyente.
Yeah.
Hindi yun eh.
So
Alam mo
it's
lang
not
talaga.
it's not because of your current work career situation.
No,
You're thinking about all of these, like the business and thinking about this is because you just want to make the most of your life while you're still alive.
Right. And plus,
Ah.
I may not look my age.
Yeah. But you're actually
I feel it.
uh-uh.
And plus, lalabas yung edad ko. Makikita at makikita.
Oo.
Hindi ko siya matatago. Alam mo
Exactly.
yun? 'Di ba? So parang alam ko na parang sige, na lang, sila Cholo na lang. Yung gano'n na lang. I'm just gonna cheer my friends on.
Yeah.
Ganun na lang. Na parang I'll just be happy to, if I see Cholo on TV,
Yeah.
good job.
Exactly.
Ganun na lang. Kasi, and it's not like tipong, yun nga, na tipong, dapat ginawa ko rin yun ng kabataan ko.
Hindi na ganun.
Hindi na
And
ganun.
now you see the difference.
Yes.
Because my crisis is more of not because I want to make the most out of my life, it's because I feel like I can do more. I can do better. Or I should be at this point at this time.
Right.
While you're just doing everything that you're doing, not because you've regretted stuff in your past, but because you just want to make the most out of the last few decades of your life.
Ganun na lang talaga. And plus, even with gigs,
Yeah.
when a client approaches me and then the budget isn't right,
Yeah.
I'm just like, no. Ganun lang.
Well, people of my age would be like, sure, let's negotiate.
Right,
Parang kaya
right.
naman. Pikitan ko lang ngayon.
It's not even a diva thing.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just, I just know what is right for me and what's not.
Yeah.
Yun lang talaga.
Yeah.
Ganun lang. Ganun lang kasimple. Pag tumatanda ka talaga, ganun lang kadali ang desisyon.
Kasi
Ganun na
you've
lang.
already gone through the process of like experiencing every experience that you could experience to get to this point.
Right. And you just know the amount of effort that it takes to do something.
Yeah.
And if you're not willing to do it, then ganun lang. No questions asked.
Oh man, I wish I get to that point sooner.
You will. Wag naman sooner. Enjoy
Hindi,
mo pa.
kasi, like the whole stress and anxiety of just not knowing what's gonna happen,
Right.
it kind of, takes a toll on a person. At least now, when you hear somebody na your age na parang, it's just like, this is life eh. And
Ganon.
this has
Yeah.
been my life, and this is the life, and I've done the best that I could in the past few years, and I could do more. Like I'm doing now more, but it's not to prove that I could have done more, but it's more of I have so much more that I want to do in the future
Right.
as I try to wrap things up.
Right. So sa tingin mo, siguro maabutan natin, may podcast pa rin tayo kapag doktor ka. Kapag doktor ka.
Pero medical na.
Oo.
Chad, parang may lump ka sa... Pwede ko bang...
Papain?
Oo.
Oo, ganon.
Oo.
Oo.
Tama.
Magiging...
Tapos mukbang tayo ng food business mo.
Yun.
Gusto
Ganon
ko
na lang,
yan.
di ba?
Oo.
Ganon. So good luck sa pagiging doktor
And good luck sa yung pagiging food owner.
sa negosyo. Nakakatawa yung food owner. Hindi, gusto nga abangan talaga yan kung I wanna know how it's gonna simmer in your body, the whole whispering thing. I wanna know if it's gonna stay there. Kasi na parang,
Pero
guess
kasi may
what?
May bumulong din sa akin ng isang araw eh.
Ano?
Resorts World mo na. So it could be also baka kailangan mag-bellboy na ako doon.
Ganon, 'di ba?
Mm.
Ayun. Maraming salamat guys for listening. And yun nga again, thank you for everyone who has been listening since the first episode.
From season 1
From season 1.
to season 1.
Oo, wala nang hindi na kami magbibilang ng season. Bilangan na lang natin.
Seasons of love.
Oo. So maraming salamat sa mga nakikinig. We appreciate the support. And yeah, we're just gonna do this as long as we can. 'Di ba?
Hanggang sa hindi ako patay ng traffic from Taguig papuntang QC.
Hanggang sa wala pa sa medical school si Cholo. Kasi pa ng med school na yan. Hindi na siya makakagawa.
Sorry, may internship ako.
Kailan lang gagawin mo, 'di ba?
Pwede. Tapos tatawag ka parang, ay, nagdi-deliver ako ng baby.
Kailan gagawin ko?
Sige.
Maraming salamat guys for listening and watching, and we'll hear you on the next one. This has been Chad, I'm the Tito.
And this has been Cholo, I'm the Iho, and you have been listening, unfortunately, to the Tito and the Iho podcast.
Bye guys. Yay!
Done!